Good morning. Is that our music? Good morning, good morning. All right, it is almost 9 o'clock, so I'll go ahead and get started by reading our liability statement. Again, if you're just coming on, welcome to live 30-minute HIIT. Participation in campus rec programs and activities is completely voluntary. There are risks, hazards, minor and serious, associated with participation in these programs. Participants voluntarily assume all responsibility and risk of loss, damage, illness, and or injury to person or property associated with participation in campus rec programs and activities. Campus rec programs and activities require a minimum level of fitness to participate safely. The campus rec department strongly advises participants to consult with their physician if they have any doubts of their ability to safely participate. Virtual resources and activities are intended for campus rec members only. So if you're just tuning in, all of that to say, be safe. Make sure that you've got a nice open space around you. Again, this is going to be a 30-minute HIIT workout. So HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. My name's Jenny, and we'll give it a couple more minutes, see if we can get anybody else to wake up and log on. If you are on and you can hear me okay, just give me a thumbs up. Awesome. All right. Good, good, good. Okay. We'll give it another minute and then we will hop right in to not waste any time. All right, so before we get started, I'll kind of explain the flow of how this is going to go. So if you haven't been for the last couple Friday morning HIIT classes, this is going to be 30 minutes altogether. We'll start with a 5-minute warm-up where we'll play around with some 30-second intervals, just a few moves to get our heart rate up. And then we'll go into our different little circuits. So those circuits are going to have descending time this time around. So we've got 3 moves per circuit. We're gonna repeat each move twice, but the first time through, we're gonna do 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Second time through, I'm gonna chop your work and your rest in half, and we've only gotta do 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. That'll make a lot more sense once we get into it, but I like to give a little bit of a preview. And then at the end, we'll have a 2-minute challenge, and then we'll cool it down. So it'll be over before you know it, we'll have a good time, and it is 9 o'clock on the dot, so we will go ahead and get started. Give me a thumbs up if we can hear that music in the background or if it's at a good level. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll get started with our warm-up. Meaning need this nice open space. Make sure you've got room around you and then you've got some water nearby. In 3, 2, 1, we're gonna start with just some knee grabs. Go. So knee comes up to the chest, we pull down, waking up the body on this Friday morning. Good, just nice, easy movement to start. No need to get too crazy with it yet. We are gonna come back to this move again once we get through our other warm-up moves. And we'll pick it up there. We're gonna go into jump ropes in 3, 2, 1. Imaginary jump ropes here. If we wanna take up the impact or the balance at any time today, I'll give you plenty of options. Whether the joints aren't feeling it or we got some downstairs neighbors, we can always bounce it out here. We're gonna be here for another 10 seconds before we go into butt kicks. In 5, in 3, 2, 1, butt kick, shoulders back and down. Trying to hit those heels to the butt. Again, we can take the jump out here. Just getting warmed up. Keep it up, keep it up. And we're gonna move into jumping jacks in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jack it out. Again, we can step, another great option. Good, start to focus on good breathing patterns. In the nose, out the mouth. Taking this class, of course, at your own pace, whatever you want, whatever works good for you. We're gonna finish off here with squats in 4, 3, 2, 1. Just a body weight squat, shoulders back and down. Have a seat, come up. Good. Making sure we're distributing that weight evenly between our heels and the bottoms of our feet. Trying to avoid leaning into the toes. After this, we're gonna repeat all 5 of those one more time. But we're gonna turn them up just a little bit more. Going back to those knee grabs, but this time, we can add a kick. So again, option to stay here or add a kick. Bottom of your feet is hitting your imaginary target. Pulling down, down, yes. Good. Keep it here. 10 seconds till we go back to those jump ropes. We're turning it up just a little bit this second time through. Pop it out, good. Whether they're bigger hops, side to side, one at a time, whatever it is, keep it up, get warm. Almost there, 15 seconds. What can you do to turn this one up a little bit more? We're going back to those butt kicks in 5, 3, 2, option to stay here, or we can take them wider. Still nice, proud chest. 15 more seconds here. Good, waking up those hips, waking up those glutes. Last 5. Going back to those jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. However you want, you can pick up the pace, or we can still step it out. We're gonna finish off this warm-up with the squats in 15. In 4, 3, 2, squat it out. Maybe we add a pulse at the bottom this time. Squeeze those glutes up at the top. Good, can we get a little lower? 20 seconds left in our warm-up. Breathe. Last 10. In 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, so moving into our first circuit. If you missed the first part, our timing is gonna be fun today. So 3 exercises per circuit. We're gonna go through each circuit twice with descending timing. So what that means is, first time through, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Second time through, we chop that in half, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So the goal behind that is to work super, super hard in that last time through, because you've got less time to do it in. So I'll demo each one of our moves really quick. Primarily upper body focused. We've got hands off push-ups. We're all the way down on the ground. We lift up, come down, hands off. I'll offer plenty of options. Second move, we've got a tricep dip. If you have something nearby like a chair, you can use that, elbows tucked in. We drop, or we can use the ground as well, elbows come back. Third move, we've got Toe taps here, so opposite hand reaches back for opposite foot, forward plank, reach back. Again, as I'm explaining any of these moves or in between, I encourage you to go into active recovery. So that could be a jog, it could be jumping jacks, or it could be walking over to grab your water. Whatever that is for you, find it. Because we are coming into our first circuit in 5, going for those hands off push-ups. 1, here we go, hands up, push up, hands up, push up. Good, you can do this from the knees as well. Push up. Now focus on a push up that's strong rather than healing body up. So push. Good, coming up to that plank. Yes, push. Good. Remember your options here. Push. Good. Again, you've got longer recovery here after this, so feel free to jog it out or do whatever you need in between. Last 3, 2, 1, recover here.
Rest.
So this is that active recovery. We're going into those tricep dips. So if you've got a chair, this is like a footstool situation, your couch, whatever it is, or the ground. Either one works great. We're gonna try those out in 5, 4, 3, 2, elbows tucked in.
Go.
We drop, lift. The further my feet are from my base, the more challenging it's gonna be. I can walk them into less than the load. 30 seconds left, squeeze. Good, again, this looks similar on the ground if you don't have something to push off of. We come up into that tabletop. Drop, lift, drop, lift, good. Last 10 seconds. Make it count, we're only here for a short time. And rest.
Rest.
Good, come into that active recovery before we've got those toe touches. Keep it up, hey, and welcome. Last 10 seconds here. Starting out in a plank position in 3, 2, 1. Right hand goes back to touch left foot. Back to plank. Reach it back. If we want to focus just on touching those knees, that works great. Or if we just want to shift back and forth between that downward dog, we love that too. This is our last time with that longer interval. After this, we chop it in half. Good, we're feeling this in the shoulders, in the core, in the back. Last 3, 2, 1, 20-second recovery. So again, we're going through this one more time, but this time, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. All out effort, starting back with those hands-off push-ups. Find one little challenge, one thing you can do to make it a little bit more difficult. In 3, 2, 1, hands off, push up. Good. Push. You're almost there. Explode in 3, 2, 1. Good job. 10 seconds, quick transition. Back to those tricep dips. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds, make it count. Maybe quicker reps here. Halfway, remember your options. Good, last 5. Good, 10 seconds. Shake it out. We're going to those those toe taps. In 5, 4. Here we go, tap.
Go.
Quick, tap, yes. Push, push, push. Think about tucking that belly button to the spine the whole time. And rest.
Rest.
Good job, grab water if you'd like. We're gonna go right in to our next circuit. How we doing? crude today, but we are mighty. Have no fear. All right, next round, quick overview. I'm gonna give you a quick preview. We're gonna get the heart rate up on this next one. So we've got shuffles to jump. Whatever that shuffle is for you, depending on your space, it may be a step, and your jump may be a squat. 2 or 3 shuffles, and then an explosive jump. Then we've got speed punches. Right foot forward, left foot back. 10 punches to the front, and then switch. Left foot's forward. 10 and 10. Then we've got sprawls. These are like half burpees. Shoulders on top of the hands. Feet come up nice and wide. You stay low. Over and over. Good. All right. Same timing as before. 40-20s, then 20-10s. Let's start with the shuffles to jump. 2 and 1. Shuffle, explosive jump. Good. Shuffle as much or as little as you want. Again, or we can step, squat, rise. Explosive jump, like you're trying to touch the ceiling. Keep it up, 10 more seconds. In 4, 3, 2, 1, recover.
Rest.
20 seconds here, whatever you want. Before we go into those speed punches, breathe through it. Here we go. In 5, in 4, 3, 2, right foot forward to start.
Go.
10 punches to the front. Switch it up. Switch it up. Good. Focus on your imaginary target. Put power into those punches. Don't just throw your arm out. So it's quick, 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 quick. And if it's not a perfect 10, that's okay. Switch it up. And on that switch, if we prefer to step instead of jump, another great option. Last 5. And 1. Recover. Finishing off this long round with those sprawls. So like half burpees. If you want to do a full burpee here, more power to you. I will never stop you. Here we go. In 4, in 3, 2, 1. Shoulders on top of the hands, feet come up wide. We're down in this low squat. Again, option, you can walk it up, keep it in that nice low squat. You've got 30 seconds here. Keep it up, keep it up. Keep it going, last 10 seconds. Push yourself here all the way to the end. 3, 2, and 1, shake it out. Good, now we're going through this again. Chop it in half, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. All out effort. We're going back to those shuffles and the jump. Can you make your shuffles wider? Can you make your jumps higher? In 3, 2, here we go.
Go.
Good, give it a woo at the top, keep it up. Yes, 10 seconds, that's it. In 3, 2, 1, recover. We're going into those speed punches. Switching back and forth between the right and the left. In 3, 2, 1, punch it out. Focus on your imaginary target. 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. Keep it up. Last 5. Time flies. Good, shake it out. Finish off with those sprawls. Almost there in 5. Keep it up, keep it up.
Go.
Maybe we add an extra hop. Hop back. Hop. Challenge my choice. Three, 2, and 1. Recover.
Rest.
Beautiful. Grab some water. I can't see us, but I know we look good. Woo! Again, if you're just passing through, this will be saved on the story for 24 hours if you missed the beginning, so you can always come back. But we're gonna get a little bit of lower body work in here next. 3 moves, I'll go through them quickly. Bear crawl, fast feet, shoulders on top of the hands, maybe slightly back. Knees hover over the mat, core is engaged. And we're tapping our feet ever so slightly. I know it might look silly, but you will start to feel it in your quads if your feet are tapping quick enough. Then we've got squat jacks. So similar to a jumping jack, but we land into a squat. And then we've got heel taps, but pick it up to a jump. Opposite hand, opposite heel. I'll show you plenty of options, but let's get right into it. Starting with those bear crawl fast feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Set it up here. Tiny taps of the feet. Your toes are just tapping on the ground. If you're not feeling it, make them go a little bit quicker. Should start to feel this burn build up in our quads. Maybe a little bit of hamstring. And maybe those shoulders are still talking to us from the first round. Make them quicker. Last 10. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Active recovery. Jog it out, bounce it out. Here we go, 10 seconds until we hit those squat jacks. Here we go, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Land in the squat, up. Or we can do regular jumping jacks here. We can take the jump out, whatever works. Try and land in the nice, good sumo squat position. 20 seconds. You got it, don't stop now. Last 15. Push, push, push. Good for 5. And 1, shake it out.
Rest.
Give those legs a little bit of a break before we go into our heel taps. Keep it up. All right, in 4. Tap.
Go.
You can start it on a step and then pick it up to a jump. If you prefer to tap the knees or take out the jump completely, both great options. Keep it going. Good. Making sure we're keeping our chest proud, shoulders backing down instead of leaning into it. Good stuff. Last 10. 4. And recover.
Rest.
Good job. We're gonna go through that again. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, you got it. Going back to those bear crawls with our fast feet in 10 seconds. Start it off in 4, 3, 2, and
Go.
1. Tap it out, fast feet. I'll figure out what happened with our music. Keep it up. There we go. You're almost there. In 3, 2, 1, shake it out.
Rest.
We've got those squat jacks. Just 20 seconds, give me all out effort. Whatever you can here. 3, 2, let's go.
Go.
Maybe we make it quicker. Maybe we add a pulse at the bottom or at the top. Good. 10 seconds left. Breathing. And 1, shake it out.
Rest.
Finish off 20 seconds of strong heel taps here. In 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Good. 10 seconds. 5, 4, and recover. Awesome job.
Rest.
Woo, how we doing? I assume great. All right, we've got our core circuit, and then we've got our finisher, and we've got our cool down, and that is it. 3 core moves. Number 1 is around the world planks. Again, if you want to stay in active recovery while I explain these, please do. Around the world planks, we're in plank position up on our hands. Left hand goes out, right hand goes out, right foot goes out, left foot goes out. In that order. Then we flip it over, alternating the up. So 1 leg at a time. Right leg comes up, left leg comes up, both legs come up. I'll show you different options there. Then we've got single leg glute bridge sit-ups. So we're back on our back, knees are bent, left foot is planted down, right foot comes up. We go into the glute bridge, and then a sit-up, that leg stays up. Again, you can do 3 on 1 leg and then switch, or you can do 1 and 1, whatever works for you. Again, while you're doing it, I'll show you plenty of other options. Grab water if you need it. Same timing, we're going right into it. With those around the world planks.
Go.
Here we go. Left, right, right foot, left foot, left hand, right foot, left foot. We can choose to lift instead if we want. Whatever works for you. As long as we're working around, again, we can take this down to our knees if you prefer. Great options all around. Focusing on keeping that core engaged. In 3, 2, and 1.
Rest.
Shake it out. You can recover up top or stay down here. We've got this alternating V-ups. Right leg, left leg, then both legs. I hope I'm not the only one sweating. In 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Right leg, back. Left leg, back. Both legs. Or we can try with knees. Right knee, left knee, both knees. Whatever works for us here. If we prefer a good leg lift, we can do that as well. So you've only got 20 seconds left here. Make it your own. Exhale up, inhale down. Last 5. And 1.
Rest.
Staying on our back. Going into those single leg glute bridge sit-ups. That's a mouthful. So a trick here is that bent knee. We want to keep that heel closer to our body. The further away it is, the harder it's going to be for us to get that lift. Left knee bent, right leg up. We bridge, we sit up. Notice how that leg stays up. I'm going to do 3 on each side before I switch, just to kind of get into the rhythm. Lift, sit up. Good. You can use your triceps to propel that lift. Give them a little bit of work too. I think that might have been more than 3. Keep it up, 10 seconds. job, team. We're going through this one more time. 20 tens. And then our 2-minute finisher. And that's it. You gotta hold on to the end with me. Woo! Going back to those planks in 3, 2, and
go.
1. Climb that challenge, 20 seconds. Please get lift. Or we can tap. And rest.
Rest.
Good job, flip it over, 10 seconds. Alternating knee ups. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. We've got 1, 2, and doubles. Good. Remember your options with those knees if you prefer those instead. 3, 2, and 1 last
Rest.
one here. Maybe we switch off 1 and 1 this time because we got less time to work. All right,
Go.
up, set, make them quicker if we can. Good. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Core is engaged. Last 5, 2, and 1. Awesome job, team.
Rest.
Quick drink of water. All right. If you've been here, seen these workouts the last couple weeks, I always try to finish us with a 2-minute challenge finish, whatever it is. I think you should do something 2 minutes every day. That's really challenging, so I'll give you that here today. For our finisher, 2 minutes, as many rounds as possible. We're doing a descending rep set. So 5 jumping jacks, that's it. 4 skater jumps, 1 foot goes down, other foot steps around, 4 of those. 3 jump squats, 2 push-ups, and then 1 burpee. And then repeat. Back to the 5. I'll call them out again. As many times as you can get through that in 2 minutes, and I'll give you plenty of options. So let's get right into it. Grand finisher. 2 minutes, that's it. Starting with 5 jumping jacks. Woo, here we go.
Go.
5 jumping jacks. 4 skater jumps. 3 jump squats. Or regular squats. Bring it down. 2 push-ups, have them your way. 1 burpee. Repeat, that only took 20 seconds. Skater jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. Push up, bring it down. 1 burpee. Again, here we go. Skater jumps, we can take out that jump, tap it out. Jump squats, same thing. Make them regular squats. Push ups. Hit those knees if we want. Burpees, either all the way down or all the way up. Here we go. We're over halfway. How many can you get done? Finish it off, 35 seconds. 5 jacks, 4 skaters, 3 jumps, 2 push-ups, 1 burpee. Here we go, keep it up. 10 seconds to the end. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Give yourselves a round of applause. And we will cool it down. All right. Woo! I hope we are sweating. Go ahead. Focus on good deep breathing in the nose, out the mouth, and just tap those feet out for me here. Bringing the arms across the chest. Taking a moment to reflect on all the awesome work that we just did. And when you're ready, we'll stay in standing. We'll stretch out those quads. So reach back, grab your favorite leg, whichever one it is. Sitting up nice and tall. If you have a chair or something nearby, you want to hold on to that, you can. Focus on standing up nice and tall. The closer we bring that bent knee into the straight one, the more we'll feel this in our quad. Hold it here for me. Good, we want to hold each of these static stretches for at least 15 seconds. And when you're ready, bringing that same foot forward, heels down on the ground, toe pointed up, just reaching for that toe, far enough to feel that stretch in the hamstring. Good, whether you did this workout from start to finish or you were just passing through, I thank you so much for taking the time, doing something good for you. Go ahead and plant that same leg down. We're crossing my right over the top, whatever leg you decided to start with, getting that nice deep figure four stretch in the hips. Hold this here 15 seconds. Again, if you're just passing through, this workout will be saved on the story for the next 24 hours, and then we'll also try to get it saved to Clemson Campus Rec's YouTube channel as well. And switch sides. We'll start with that quad stretch on the other side. Again, with or without something to hold on to. Standing up nice and tall, trying to bring those knees in closer together. Feeling that deep stretch in the quad. Beautiful. When you're ready, let's hit that hamstring stretch. Heel goes down, toe goes up, reaching down and forward. Hold it here and breathe. And when you're ready, hitting that figure four stretch on the opposite side. Now sinking back as far as it feels comfortable. Again, always having something to hold on to if we need it. Maybe we can roll out that lifted ankle. Hold it here for 5, 4. Good, and release. Reach down, touch those toes for me or in that general vicinity. Shake it out here, side to side. And when you're ready, slowly start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last thing to rise. Rolling those shoulders back up at the top. 2 big deep breaths to finish us off. Inhale all the way up to the top, hold it there. And exhale all the way out to the side. Shake it out again. Inhale up. Let it out. And 2 big pats on the back for yourself. Awesome job today. Again, thank you for tuning in. My name is Jenny and this is HIIT. I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day.